YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre tutorials and reviews. Back in here with one more video. Guys, you're looking at the title of the video. You're looking at the thumbnail. You already know what time it is. It is time to get active. All right. Shout out to the homies at the Fresh Fit Podcast. Brothers are cooking over there. All right. I'll be down there in due time. Timing's got to work out. You understand what I'm saying? I know you guys have been asking for that. So we got to make that happen. They just did a video not too long ago that was recently featured on World Star Hip Hop. You guys kept on sending me this video. I've been so goddamn busy this week. I just had not seen it, but I decided to go over it today. They had a special guest in the building. His name is Mr. Organic. I am not familiar with this creator. However, let's dissect the situation. Without further ado.
Well, I think I bring feminine inspiration to the table. Like Kelly Rowland say, I'm going to be your motivation. When you come home, I'm going to be in lingerie. I'm going to keep it nice and fresh and waxed for you. I'm going to cook your food. Oh, you just got to bring home the bacon.
The way that she's talking, guys, you got to recognize game when it's being spit. Okay, there's a difference between when someone recounts something that their actions speak towards versus game. I'm gonna be your feminine inspiration. I'm gonna be like, you don't really. You just want the paper, mommy. You just want the paper. That's what the body language is saying to me. That's the look of pure conniving. He just got to just bring home the bacon as I sit home all day and do absolutely nothing. That's what that says to me, okay? Recognize game as it's being spit, gentlemen, right? That's rule number one in this game. Recognize when they are spitting pure game, okay? Meaning that their actions do not align up to their words. At the end of the day, I don't know what her actions are, but just the way that she said that is from a game position. Take note.
That's it. Shit. I don't ask for a lot.
Okay. I mean, okay, hold on.
See, I got CEO. Yeah. I got you, right?
Look at him. Come on, CEO.
Hold on.
Interested? Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
It ain't regular. That's what men want.
I want to know, right?
Who want that?
So,
Chris.
Mr. Organic is a high value guy, right?
Right.
I want to know from your brother. What do you look for in a woman? So you heard all these answers, right?
Good question.
What do you look for?
I mean, yeah, like, of course, most of them is gonna stand on they pretty, they gonna fuck you and all that. Come home, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
What's going on with my girl over here? Did she take some of that booger sugar before she got up here? My bad. Let's rewind. I was missing what the brother was saying. Her eyes were bugging me the hell out. Hold on. Let's go back.
What do you look for in a woman? So you heard all these answers, right? What do you look for?
Stop looking at her.
Yeah, like, of course, most of them is gonna stand on they pretty, they gonna fuck you and all that. Come home, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, we get that dime a dozen. Like, a nigga got bread, nigga. I'm 6'6", 230. I'm smooth. Even without the money, I had every woman I ever wanted. So, like, just because you're gonna be at my home when I come there cooking, I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never needed it. You know what I'm saying? I need a girl that's gonna understand what I go through. Who gonna keep a motherfucker on top of his toes? That's gonna push him and motivate him. You know what I mean? That's also gonna come with some ideas. You know what I mean? Give me creative criticism on my grind. You know what I mean? Also add to the table. You know what I mean? Not just trying to grab some food every time it's filled up. You know what I mean? You gotta bring something to this table. Like, fucking pussy is over with after a certain time. Like, I could fuck any bitch I ever wanted in my life. I always have. That's not appealing to me no more. You know what I mean? Once you get money and once you was already having that, you got to bring more. Your energy got to be right. Your mind got to be right. That body don't mean nothing after a while. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will fuck anything, man.
So just real quick, because I had to play that twice because the girl's dilation of her eyes right next to him was bugging me out. However, I think that the first thing that the young lady said was feminine inspiration. And actually, the things that he was saying is feminine inspiration. But see, feminine inspiration is just the talking point of the moment. My thing is that if you can't get beneath that, okay, well, describe feminine inspiration. What exactly does that mean? How exactly will you inspire? Why does this come natural to who you are, or how did you learn how to be an inspirational within your femininity? Because all the support stuff that he was saying, that is what she originally said. The first thing, which was feminine inspiration. Maybe she felt like, at the end of the day, she didn't have enough time to go into all of those things, but I'm curious to hear what her response is to all of those things. Okay, because Mr. Organic did focus in on the body things, but the first thing that she did say was feminine inspiration. But let's see if she has the tactical things within that in order for it to make sense.
Like, you could be the baddest bitch in the world. That's fine. Nigga gonna have you, and I'm gonna fuck a bitch, motherfucker, with a 2 and a 3. A nigga would do that.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z had Beyonce, he still fuck some other pussy. How can you beat that? Because he would just want some new pussy on his cock.
That's a good point.
So that ain't nothing, man. It's your energy, it's your mind, what you bringing to help me grow. And it's gonna help us grow. That what counts.
Yeah, preach, brother. Preach.
Good answer.
But a bad bitch brings inspiration
Nah,
that you
not
will
to
not
no
get.
real nigga that already had
Yeah.
that. If you got a fat, lame, rich nigga that need all that, I just want a bad bitch, that nigga, he's a square. He's a nobody.
Yeah.
But a nigga that been sufficient his whole life and got every girl he wanted, what is a bad bitch doing for me? That's nothing. We always had that. What you bringing more than just being a bitch? It's a million bad bitches walking this earth. That's the cheapest and most easiest thing to get for a nigga got some money is a bitch and some pussy.
Bam.
You go to, like I said, you go to Brazil right now, it's gonna be a 10,000 bad bitch you ever seen in your life. You get them bitches $1 in a coffee, and that bitch gonna lick your feet, man. That ain't that's worthless to a real nigga, man.
Right.
You gotta be a fat, slow brain, regular ass nigga that finally got some money to be imposed. And I got a bad bitch. Like, come on, man. Like,
It's such a fantastic answer because, again, she said what she said was specifically, you got to pay attention to the words. And it seems like Mr. Organic picked up on it without much prompt. But she said, a bad bitch brings feminine inspiration. Where? No. Listen, it don't matter what you look like. A woman can bring feminine inspiration if she understands what feminine inspiration is. She has to understand that. She had to have watched her parents. She had to have watched her mother do that to her. She has to have seen examples of it. Or she went and got etiquette training for it, or went and just was hanging around women in her life that are about that life. There's nothing to correlate bad bitch and feminine inspiration. But she leads with this bad bitch because that's what she identifies with. But it's easy to be a bad bitch off of genetics. You could be born being a bad bitch. Being a truly feminine, inspiring woman that makes a man give up all of what he's doing to become attracted to you, that is learned. And there's been an art that's completely been lost within the literature today. You know what I'm saying? But what do they then dive into is to buying the mammary glands. They go into buying the assets, the this, the that, into becoming a bad bitch. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that there's a lot of content within the space that gives women the shortcuts to getting a man with the bag. But the thing is that, how happy will you be? And then once your looks fade, which they will, that is a guarantee. A few guarantees in life. You will die, but before that, your looks will fade, God willing. You understand what I'm saying? Because you've made it that old in life. So your looks will fade. You can't avoid it right now with our level of current technology. It is what it is. And if your looks fade, and if you were here for the looks, right? Well, guess what the guy's going to do after your looks is gone? Because now you were devalued. But the feminine inspiration can stay. But the word choice that she used, because words matter, she dives into being a bad bitch. Why couldn't you just say, I bring the feminine inspiration, but a bad bitch with that? Oh, okay. So that's what really you mean. You're not about that life, mama. That's clear.
That's a different type of breed of human that they rocks off to that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Y'all get your money now. Go get all them niggas. But a nigga like me, that shit is like, it's nothing.
He ain't gonna fall for it. I believe him too.
Our energy's gotta be connected. You know what I'm saying? We gotta grow together. That's the most important.
So
thing.
you'll take a basic bitch that
Oh my
is
God.
somebody that you want to talk to over a bad bitch that will inspire you.
So you consider yourself a bad bitch?
No, yeah.
And just let me also say that, yes, I would rather a smooth 7.5 or an 8 that has true feminine inspiration than a 10 that calls herself a bad bitch and has all these implants in and wears makeup. Like as soon as you wake up in the morning, she already got her makeup on because she's so insecure about what she actually looks like, or have all her hair, this, that, like, yes, any stretch by means of the imagination, one who inspires me, supports me, right? Yes. But instead, you listen to the language. Listen to the language.
Yeah, I do actually.
So you above basic. What you don't work. You don't have no attributes to the table here. Like,
Don't
what
work?
you
I
talking
have
about?
attributes.
Like
I inspire my men.
How you?
My
don't got
men,
no job.
plural?
You got what's your education?
Listen,
what's your master's
but you
degree
have
in?
but you have to realize that when men make it to a certain level,
Right.
they're not checking for a woman's education.
They're not?
When you're making millions of dollars, you
That's
don't
true.
care about a woman's education.
Yes, you do.
No. So let's get this out. It's not the level of education. It's, can I respect your intellect, right? Can I respect the way that you think about life? Can I tell you a situation or a story about something that happened to me, and you sit there, you think through it, and then you give me something to inspire me at the end. It's not necessarily a degree, so I don't agree with Mr. Organic as he says that. That's not for me. But do you say things that make me respect your input? That's the difference. Being a bad bitch, there's nothing about a bad bitch that makes me respect their intellect by looking at them. All right? I have to hear what they say. I have to see how they present themselves. It's ridiculous.
To
I
plenty
do.
of rich men.
I do. I'm a rich man. I got an estate in Malibu. Okay,
An
2
estate?
acres. Yes.
Oh, I
2
would like
acres.
to see the paperwork.
Okay, we can show the paperwork.
Go ahead and show me the
paperwork
title.
We gotta show paperwork to somebody that got no paper.
Miseducated.
That would make no sense.
Show me pull up the deed.
Paperwork.
Can he pull up the deed?
Can you pull
You
up
don't
the
even know
car?
what a
Can you
deed
pull up a
is.
vehicle?
Wow.
You don't even know what a deed is.
Why would she do that?
What you got? What deed you got?
A deed to these.
Come on, man. You got a little residue underneath your nose, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I was right.
He's certified.
But I get what you saying.
This one definitely do.
She fucking with
She
losers,
tweaking.
fat old niggas got money. I get it.
Nah,
Don't play with
negative.
them.
But seriously,
There's
when
no
you
way
reach
you
a
got
certain
nobody
level,
efficient
when you
around you.
reach a certain level, you don't care if that girl works as a bottle girl. You don't care if this
It
girl
don't
has
matter.
a job.
We
Like
didn't
you
say
don't
that.
care.
We gotta have somebody that got
'Cause
some
you
smarts,
already,
though.
It's the
'cause
smarts,
you
yeah.
already,
Got no
you've
smarts.
already
Like, we
made
need
it to a
somebody with
certain
some
level.
brain.
Facts.
It ain't about just want to suck my dick all the time.
The energy needs to be matched.
We need,
is what
yeah.
you saying.
There you go.
It's bigger than
But you're
just.
saying because she doesn't have a job or work,
It don't
she
matter.
can't match your energy?
It don't matter. I'm talking about you personally on the educational
But you don't know me
terms.
personally.
I could tell you ain't got no brain.
Honey, I worked in corporate finance.
You
What are you
did?
talking?
So
yes,
why are you not
baby.
employed now?
Because I don't want to be.
So you want to be a slave to a man with some money?
Oh,
I want
sugar baby.
no, honey. I want to be an inspiration with someone
How?
to some money.
How you going to inspire him? Please explain that.
Please.
Baby, I just told you. Obviously, you weren't listening.
I'm listening quite fine. See you coming
You
in
didn't say.
lingerie, but
No, you
put you in
wasn't
lingerie ain't
listening
gonna-
though.
ain't gonna do nothing for a
You
real
wasn't
nigga.
listening.
Okay, I got you. I won't listen to you.
That's common. Is when they don't say something and then they get to the end of whatever they had to say. You weren't listening. I said you didn't say it at all. You just said just a feminine bad bitch inspiration, right? Like you did. And in fact, he went into more specifics of what exactly that looks like than what you did. Okay, so you must hold this L. The other reason why she's got to hold this L is because the deed thing. And at the end of the day, I don't know who he is at the end of the day, but like you can't quite pull people's cards like that unless you have a reason to be able to pull their card, right? Because you may look like a fool at the end of the day if they do have those particular things. Okay, if they have them, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is like oftentimes like my card could get pulled, but the thing is like I like to be wealthy as opposed to look rich. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not rich. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I'm trying to do things in order to establish where I can get an estate one day if I wanted to, if like I wanted to live like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell by the car that I drive or the way that I walk out here that I'm on the way in the path to being able to do that. So be real careful, guys, whose cars that you're trying to pull in these conversations. But that's what happens when you corner an animal. Okay. When you corner them, then they try to slip in all of the weird tactics to get you off of your center, to get you off of your frame, the shaming, the insults, and the guilt, all of the shit that we've talked about on this channel before. If there's anything about this conversation that I wish that would have happened, I wish that she went deep dived into why she left a corporate finance position for whatever lifestyle of no job that she lives today. and I can take a guess is that, you know, corporate finance position, she's looks like she's probably like 25 or something like that. She was probably making something like $60,000 per year, depending upon the city that she was living in. And truth be told, being a sugar baby, if that's what she does, they can make a lot more of that money, or in OnlyFans and stuff. They can make a lot more money than that. So then they chose the fast life as opposed to the career. I think from a relationship perspective, even a woman in corporate America in a finance position will be more apt to find a dude that will love, support, protect than the one that's living the fast life with the sugar daddies. Take that for what it is. You guys agree, disagree? Let me know in the comment box down below. Shout out again to Fresh Fit. Them boys is cooking up there. I'll see you soon. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tourism reviews at gmail.com. That's my email. Got a Patreon. Click the link down in the description box down below if you guys want to join my inner circle. All right, we do weekly conversations up there. We got ad hoc conversations popping off. If you want to get closer to your boy, that's how you do that. Last but not least, I got an Instagram. Link down in the description box down below. I'm going to start posting up there. I'll see you up there. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.